And this time, we're going to be doing a little sound testing here, so you can probably skip through, I don't know, I'd say the first 2.5 minutes while I load up the stream and make sure everything sounds nice rather than restart 4 times. But before that, there we go. The boys are all here, and I've got a cold one. I've got maybe 30-45 minutes before the old ball and chain comes home. So, let's try to make a little progress. Load this up. Make sure everything sounds alright. I apologize in advance for the audio feedback loop that's about to happen. Need to keep talking so I can hear myself on the stream. I apologize in advance for the audio feedback loop that's about to happen. Yeah, that's alright. Sounds fine. Yeah. Let me plug my phone back in. So let's see when all the cuties shoot me a sext. There we go, and let's rock. I don't remember exactly where I got to. I don't think I had left Rabinaster very much. Maybe for a minute or two. Which of these is newer? 4:15 or... Oh, yeah, it's still on Eastern Time. Yes, please. See if we can knock this game out in 30 minutes before she comes back. See, what did I say? I told people they could skip like 2 minutes. That's not going to be right, but nah. She had brought me along to some kind of outdoor event and volunteered me for cleaning the place up tomorrow, so sounds like I'm gonna be doing that through my Sunday afternoon. Vaughn, level 3. What the hell was I doing? The primer. Thought there was somewhere that kind of had a little synopsis, but pretty certain I'm just supposed to go back into town and meet. Oh yeah, there's a map, isn't there? Lowtown, if I'm not mistaken. Guess I haven't been there, so I don't have a map of it. Tonight's drink is Fat Tire. I've got their other version, their variant on it. It's like Fat Tire and Fat Tire and Friends or something like that. Not even certain what it was. I didn't spend too long reading the bottle. Once I saw it was Fat Tire, I just picked it up. It looks like more like a blonde or a white ale, maybe. A blonde lager or white ale. God, super fast and 400%. Sick. I think this goes to Lowtown? Yeah, or it ought to. Oh, they're not letting me in there yet. I had thought that I was supposed to go with kites down to Lowtown, and then you talk to that Salami Swami. I don't want the Western Sand. Old Dolan in Lowtown. Yeah, I want to go to Lowtown. Alright. No, that's not it. Ooh, turn that off. Yeah, I remember Old Dolan. Is he the guy that's reading the book in the beginning? He's like the guy giving the voiceover. I don't think it's him. But their accents are kind of similar. I'm going to try that northern entrance into Lowtown. I don't think I can do gambits yet, or buy much equipment. Either the shops aren't going to be very well stocked, or there's not much of a point. But I will pop into the weapons store down here right quick. Let me get right up in there. Yeah, I don't know when she's coming home, but it'll be a little awkward on stream, won't it? I don't think I can wear this. I just have no damn gill. It wasn't me. Probably need these in a minute, but whatever. Sick. Grab one of those. Grab one of those. And grab me one of those. Turn down the gain a little bit so you can't hear as much tongue slapping. It's a little less fun though. Oh, is that popping really hard every time I set the drink down? I hope not. I patted the little table, like I have a folded up little cloth there to set it on, but it's like really unstable, so probably somewhere in the next 5 minutes you'll hear a bottle hit the floor. I can't just use like I can't just use a coaster because it'll make all this damn noise. I'm using the same table for the microphone as I'm using. It's so sensitive. I have it on like 2% gain. I have it just cranked up from 0, so it's like either don't pick anything up or pick this much up. And I do IT work, but I don't have a whole lot of electronic media skill outside of hours and hours and hours on Windows Movie Maker. Yes, go into private residence for private things. Oh, darling, it's gonna be straight down this way. Oh, if I could run straight. Doing the new Zelda run. If you don't know what I'm talking about, hang out with someone who hasn't played Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, and then like watch them try to run straight. They just can't. People that like aren't, like even people that are decently good with an N64 controller still can't figure it out. Like they have this tendency to actually let me explain that a bit better. The controller analog stick has like, what is it, 8 directions it can actually go, and there's sort of a diagonal up right and a diagonal up left. That's Migi Ue and Hidari Ue for you Japanese out there. And then there's an up. There's like a compass rose north up. And no one's able to, no new players are able to slot the analog stick into their, sorry, I'm getting more excited for N64 than this game. Like I think I said in the first episode, this is probably a better thing to just kind of listen to if you can stand my voice. So I'll mostly shut up during the cutscene so you'll still get the story. I'm not now because it's fucking pointless. There's just this guy petting a cat, or I don't know, it's an Espeon or something. What's that fairy Eevee? The one that everyone draws is like a thick girl. Well, what don't people draw as thick girls anymore?
I want to know how to sneak into the palace.
Is there a thick chick Master Chief?
Thought I'd partake.
Or Leo from Zone of the Enders. I'd like him more if he was like just a thick thickster.
That's why I'm gonna do it.
I have a viewer. Hi. I'm very sorry about the scene that you entered on. I don't know who you are, but what's up?
Perhaps I can help you. Now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes.
So I'm signed up on this app here in Tokyo that's like for language exchange. I go to events that do that as well. It's like 30 minutes in English, 30 minutes in Japanese, and you rotate. I don't speak any fucking Japanese, but everyone wants to learn English, so we usually just speak English through the whole thing unless the host is really, really adamant about us speaking Japanese. And, I mean, I can count to like 10 and stuff, but, Crescent Stone. But I got this app that's sort of like the same deal, except 24/7, you just teach each other back and forth. It's called Hello Talk. It's pretty cool if you want to like make friends somewhere that you're going to be going. So you can like custom tailor it to people from which country you want to meet or which language you want to meet. And assuming you're an English speaker, you probably are if you're watching or listening to this. Basically everyone in the world wants to hang out with you or talk to you. So that's like a really good just pro tip if you're going... I assume it works pretty well in Europe. I've had some people from Europe add me, but you can set a stipulation like only people with such and such as their native language can contact you. So that makes it really easy to sort of pinpoint people from a country you're going to be going to, or rather pinpoint what you want to learn. It's a learning app first and foremost. It's not for meeting up, but I've met up with like 2 people off there. When I go to meetup events, it's sort of like a thinly veiled speed dating kind of thing, but the language learning app people are kind of using to avoid paying for like language lessons. So it's sort of better if you want like dude friends, I guess, if you're a dude. Not that there's anything wrong with like having a bunch of chick friends, just like I was good to go on that for a while. I had a good stock going on, so I actually wanted some dude bros to hang out and go hit the arcade with. I was having a lot of trouble getting anyone from the language like meetup events that didn't just want to like date or I don't know. Sounds like a really dumb problem to have, but sometimes you just want to hang out. Down to the village on the keys. Right, I've got to go get Penelope. Oh my god, her name's Penelope, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna call her Penelope this whole time. Let me check if that's Mark that's watching me on stream. There. Well, if it's not him, he knows I'm live now, so... What up? What up, pimps? Low town. Giza Plains is... Oh, south. Cool. And then if I tag this orange stone... Oh, that's not what this is implying, is it? Gambits. I don't think I can even use gambits. I think I need to, like, talk to Penelope, and then I can... gambit it up. Someone just logged in, so I'm gonna... There. Hope that's Mark, and I hope you enjoy that. If you're not Mark, I'm very sorry. Minimap goes ham in 4X. Yeah, we're going the right way. So this is where I guess 4X is really gonna shine. After I kill a few mobs and level up, I'll be able to like have the base defense to just set it on rapid mode, and I'll like leave the area and pop back in. Essentially what I'm trying to say is I'm gonna grind for a second, except it's gonna take like no time at all. When I settle in for like decent grinding like I'm gonna do before the demon wall, I don't even know if I'll keep talking, because what will I have to talk about? Especially since I'm not popular enough to have a chat going on. And I don't have a co-host here with me, so... Oh. Oh, it's not him. Well, I'm very sorry for those gross mouth sounds for whoever that was. Here's the Giza Plains. So basically... Oh, he fucked off. Cool. Basically, I'm just gonna kill everything. But it takes all of a quarter second for me to kill stuff, so... Not a problem. Those rabbits don't give a shit. Treasure. Sick. 3 gil. Oh, he's back. You want more? Come here. Pop. Now, I know she's at, like, the village. Yeah, it's marked with the red X, so no problem. However, I don't want to go there just yet and start splitting my XP. I don't intend to use Penella, so I'd rather kind of solo XP it for for a minute. I don't intend to use him a whole lot either, just, you know, when I'm backed into a corner, I will, I'll take Vaughn over. Do you guys see that motion blur? When I turn, it's got kind of a Type 0 shitty motion blur on it. Fuck. I don't get motion sick or anything, but I know other people do, and it's just like the sign of a really poor remastering or up-resing that I'd rather not see from like a AAA studio. I mean, Squeenix is like quadruple A in terms of production budget and stuff. I'm not saying their stuff's the best, I'm just saying they don't have an excuse to have shit all blur out on you. Other people have figured out depth of field, and other people have brought handheld games up to... This wasn't even handheld originally. It had a similar aspect ratio, if not the same. Oh, same. Cool. Guess I didn't sell Vaughn's old weapon, but I'm waiting to see if Penelope can use it. Let's hit the save crystal real quick. The video feed's gonna cut out, but I'm still here. Saving. This cold one's almost done. What up? I'm back. Still got 2 viewers on there, so I know at least one of them's not me. Yeah, it says she's here. Oh shit, this is the part where I have to go to those rocks. First guild. Oh, I'm sorry, I spammed through that pretty fast, but these lightning ball things he's talking about are the, like, plains elementals, and there's elementals in the grasslands, and so on and so forth. And, like, they're usually pretty docile. I don't know what it is that triggers them to attack you. I know, like, bad weather, like, if you, RNG and it's, like, raining, then, they freak out, and they're level, like, octuples, and they one-hit you. So we'll be steering clear of those until very, very far into the game. And... what the fuck? Is she in here? Ravenaster seeking a sunstone. Great. Sugoi. Oh, it's you, isn't it? So I've got to make one of these sunstone dealies. You'll find Jen for me and tell him to come back to the camp. He's where? South? I swear she wasn't there. Outside the cutscene.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Gonna need another cold one.
Is that right? So, then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Why's she such a chode?
Don't worry. Migelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Why does Penelope... Penelo... Why does Penelo look worse than Yuna did? Like, 5 years later. I mean, like, FF10 to FF12 original release. How does she look worse? Yeah, let's take the east route. Beast from the East. Any of y'all ever read that Goosebumps book? That was my favorite one. I was so proud of myself I read it in one sitting. In like 3rd grade or something. Never got into the Monster Blood ones though. So I remember like when I first found them, what I first found was like Monster Blood 5 or Monster Blood like It's a ridiculously long series within the series. I never thought they were too spooky. It was just this goo that gets on shit, and then like rats get really angry or something. It just makes like animals into monsters or something. I think was the deal. Yeah, don't forget fast forward. We don't have Gambits yet. Can she heal? No. Although it says Gambits are on for her, so I guess there's some de facto ones that you get as Can I please suck up the sun crystal? Sick. Hope this guy doesn't murk me. No, we're good. They look kind of like, what's his name? It's not Hooters. It's not Hooters. The curator in Animal Crossing. Curator. Penelope goes ape shit. I don't know if I can fight Thunder Thighs over there. Slavin. Yeah, we can take him. Yeah, we got him. The Gambits are terrible. They're not even auto-attacking, like, things that are punching them in the head. Well, I mean, Penelo kind of is. Gonna have to whiff potions, though, unfortunately. When he gets bit. Treasure chest to drop the potions, no problem. See if we can't get a level up here. At the very least, get some LP. So there's sunstone up there. Right, I've got to go south and go find that Jinn kit, and then I go collect all the sun jizz. 'Cause it's like too dangerous or something. Toss Vaughn a potion. Murk this wolf, and then we're going to take a look at the license board after we clear out this wolf trench here. Sounds a lot cooler than it is. Cool. What's she good as? A thief? She's probably good as a thief. Warriors who fight nimbly across hill and dale. Oh, that looks about right. Maybe... I don't think there's one that's like specifically thief. Just give her this. Yeah, that ought to do. Gain MP after dealing damage. That could be good. But although I don't think I'm going to have him doing any magic, or not for a long time. Heavy armor. Let's give him... Let's give him heavy armor for now. Penelo. Some light armor. Both of those. Yeah. I don't have one of those armlets on me at the moment, so. Martyr's gonna be our best bet. Check the map. I mean, chasing these guys isn't really worth it, but get that LP. Sugoi. What? With Pinello chasing them down in like 4x speed is pretty great, though. Gonna kill this one. Oh, they came back already. Didn't even have to zone out. In a second here, I'll be able to buy Pinello's, how do you pronounce it? Orakia armlet. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Need another cold one to deal with this. See, this game doesn't have just the early hook like 9. Like 9, you come swinging down that fireman's bowl, and oh nice, I can heal here. I take it all back. 9, you come swinging down that like fireman's pole, and it's like great. And 8, I guess. I mean, 8 has a really slow start, to be honest. I really like 8 because of the characters, and like the world building is really, really good. And if you take the time to like talk to everyone and read the text boxes, which I ought to be doing in this one, but I just don't care. Yeah, it said I got another viewer, but I know that's not true. Unless Mark popped in for just a second, like in the bathroom or something. It's probably the case. Come on, don't let him kill me. Actually, if I zone in and out to that crystal, and then oh, those guys look rough. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my goodness. Wow. Whew. Only saved like 20 seconds ago, so no problem. Oof. Oof. Now, ain't that something? Down. That's one of those ones they put there just to mess with you. But what I was getting at was this game doesn't have that early hook, kind of like FF9 or 8. 8, to be fair, it really doesn't. But 7 sort of had like a cool bombing run you do. This one you just sort of dick around. How did I miss the little kiddos? Little tykes? Oh yeah, he was just hiding behind the rock. What up, nomad youth? Cool. This kid's giving me his job. Not my job. So if he effed up his ankle and he can't move, how's he gonna get back? I'm gonna go back up the east route because I'm more familiar with it, and there's not those other guys that murked me in one shot. Rather not deal with that just yet. Howdy, y'all. Seems Penelope is auto-attacking? Great. Skeezer rabbits. Oh, hey there, boy. Hey, boyo. These hyena designs are actually really good. I like what they've done with the model. Looks really sharp. Sick. So I don't need to go to all of them. And they're on the map. So no problem. Looks like the loading zones are the same as the PS2 though. Like they probably could have made the areas a lot bigger. But you know, it's not that big of a deal. It takes all of like a quarter second to load. And I'd rather each area look better and hit loading screens than like just look like ass and make them huge. Something I was really impressed with was when I was playing XII, the one that just came out in the West at least. Like those environments are incredible. Like for a game that looks about as good as a Tales game, like as far as the character models go, the environments were like real snazzy. Run through the village here. Won't run into anything too terrible. Pop this hyena. Pow, pow. I'll grab that one too. It's just free LP. I mean, I'm not gonna. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Don't let her die. Don't let her die. It's a big problem if I have to use my Phoenix Downs now. They're very expensive. Toss myself a Pation. I hate that they don't just attack. Like, that shouldn't even be a gambit. That should just be, like, built in, like, pre-gambit behavior. Here we go. I'm going to turn off the hyperspeed so those guys don't run up and murk me again. So I'm pretty sure they're out here around the rock. The dark crystal, rather. Not the rock. I think there's a combination you can do where it runs right up to 99%. I recall that happening to me, but I could be thinking about something else. How's the game audio? If it's too quiet or something, or I'm too loud, please leave a comment there. I know not everyone's going to prefer the same balance of me to game, so let me know what you think. Of course, his ankle's going to be fine, yeah. I think they stole that animation from Majora's Mask. Who is it that does that walking backwards waving thing? I don't know, he reminds me of like Sharp or Flat. For some reason, the way he moved. Like a Poe. If you're not familiar with Sharp and Flat, look it up. Go on like Zeldapedia or Zelda Wiki or something. That story's nuts. Like, the actual devil is inside. I forget which brother's the one that's like possessed or started the beef with his other brother. But like in his explanation of it, he says that the devil possessed him, like not figuratively. They mean like the actual devil, which is really, really weird that he exists within Zelda. Like Ocarina of Majora's Mask mess everything up. Because they get a little too detailed, I guess. Other games don't tend to like imagine the NPCs in Breath of the Wild, the thing that whoever's listening most recently played. Like they talk about some stuff and some like in-game lore, but not in-series lore, or things that have implications outside of that game. Like there's a few things that feed into it that they reference, like shit that happened in the past, but not world building stuff. Which, I mean, kind of ironic since the world's like all destroyed, so they could use some world building, but there's not as much like lore flavor. It's everyone talks about what it is they're doing today, or what quest they're related to. They don't just shoot the shit about something random that like breaks the story. I mean, it doesn't break it. Majora's an Ocarina. I mean, it's just so deep, and there's a bunch of stuff that's like really, really crazy when you get down into it. I'll make a video on that or dig into that at some really long cutscene that I don't want to pay attention to. Anyone who's actually watching this is getting pissed that I'm just standing here. Yes, 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 I got the... Sorry, I have it. Oh, okay, I can just go back to Dallin. When I tried doing like lore playthroughs and stuff of Majora's Mask, or to sit down and do like a lore video, one, I was really out of practice for recording stuff, so it was super awkward, and I couldn't stand the recordings that I made, and I threw them all out. But also, it was like, I don't know, maybe I just need something I care about less to talk over. Can I make it back without burning a potion for Pinello? Actually, I don't have to. The crystal will heal her up when we get back. And they're not prioritizing her even though she's almost dead, so that's good. There, I made it. There we go. Gonna save up. I think there's a decently long cutscene coming up. If not immediately, there is one coming where you meet like Balthier and Fran. So I'm looking forward to that. So I can just talk about Majora's Mask. I tricked you, it's Majora's Mask lore LP. See, there should be steps to Lowtown. Oh, this was this big dumb vault thing. Which is kind of dumb because it opens to outside the gate. It kind of makes the gate pointless when you think about it. It is a pretty dope big vault door, but like, why do you have a city gate if... Yeah. Oh, they're gonna talk for a second, which means it's time for my cold one. I'll be back in like 30 seconds, guys.
Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Migelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me, I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Pinello.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember cracking the hell up at this screen back when Mark and I saw it. Oh, oops. I put both my headphones on. That sounds weird. Get my setup going here. Alright. First things first. Beer time. And the beer that I got was not Fat Tire and Friends, although that beer exists. This is New Belgium Fat Tire Special Release. It's a Belgian white. So normally this would drive me away, because I see on the picture here, if you Google image it, you can find it. It's the Fat Tire bike, but with a bunch of oranges in the back, like in a little basket. And I usually really avoid that. I don't like fruit flavors. I don't like spice flavors in my beer. I like wheat or malt. That's kind of what I go for. Hops can be alright. I'll usually start with like one heavy hoppy one, and then go to lagers or wheat beers after that. Or like Keystone Light, but I trust these guys, so bottoms up. Yeah, that's not too egregious. It's got a little of that like coriander kind of peel on it, but nowhere near like the ones that turned me off to it. In fact, it's got enough more wheat to it. Yeah, let me read you the little spiel here while Dallin's giving you his spiel. Oh, that's a water pipe. I thought he was holding a dagger earlier. Our Belgian Master Brewer's classic white wheat ale. Yep, I called it. I'm getting better at taste testing this crap. With juicy Seville orange peel and freshly ground coriander. They always do that, orange peel and coriander. I really wish they wouldn't, but the ramp up on wheat like way outpaces the ramp up on fruit, so I'm happy about that. Oh, just a moment, please.
Just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Von, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir. Sir!
Alright, I'm back. At least I think I am. She's come back, so this is going to be excessively difficult to keep the microphone on for any real length of time without having to mute myself. I'm going to try to keep the game rolling. I think she's going to hop in the bath. Save complete. I think I'll make my way to the next save point and call it quits there. I'm gonna check if the stream is still loaded up on my phone. No, it's not. So one poor viewer is still watching through when I left the game for 2 minutes. Sorry about that. I don't know if this is the right way. So the Gramscythe waterway under the cities, the way to the... That's a weird sentence. So the Gramscythe waterway under the cities, the way into the palace. Huh. Yeah, I guess so, Vaughn. Oh, it's one of those Hoomsterats. The problem with the 4x speed is monsters kind of run around all the time. So it makes it really, really hard for these ones that like path away from you to stay close enough to hit them without gambits. Once I get gambits, I guess it's not going to be a problem. I can just... Oh, well, would you look at that? I don't even have the option to go this way. Fuck me, I guess. Run back around here. Just reach right around. I think I was drinking a lot or in the bathroom when Mark did this part a few months ago. I remember it, but I remember doing this part when I was like 12. Dire rat. Dire hoopst. Dire boneless pizza. How that boneless? You got bones in your shit then. Can I get that boneless? Ooh, a 3-hit. He's sponging on my damage. Is this thing he's got a broadsword? It's a little short for a broadsword, isn't it? Can characters first aid themselves? If so, these guys do such little damage every time I get critical, I could like... just first aid myself. I don't think it's gonna let me do that. Yeah, I remember this taking forever. There we go. Cross over here, kill the rat. Why are they taking 3 hits now? They were taking 2 before. Yo. What kind of exclamation? What is that for? Oh, treasure. Pop a potion. Oh, that's why. No gambits, so I have to hit him manually. Great. Sugoi. Yeah, now we're back to the 2-hit rats. I don't know how and I don't know why. Oh, shit. Bat's coming in fast. Got Batman over here. Let's pop a few more licenses. Or just one, I guess. Yeah, grab swords too. With this new layout, I haven't hit any stat increases, which is kind of weird. So I remember you would hit the stat ups pretty early in the other one. I don't know if the monsters are balanced around that or not. It's going to be a little tough if I'm not getting any stat ups until really late, but the monsters are as tough as they used to be. But I'll admit I'm having a slightly better time with this than I thought I would. I've had more motivation to play it than than I would have expected, but when I'm going 4x speed, I can't even hit the door to zone out. To zone tan, some might say. What's weird, it looks like the rats are starting with some damage on their health bar. I don't know if you guys can see that or if the resolution's too low. I'm trying to stream in a decent resolution. I'm doing 720p high. There's high and there's like medium and low or something, or standard that the PS4 offers. I don't know if I can fight these fish things. I mean, I know I can, but I mean, I don't know if I can, know what I mean? I'd rather not punch one if I'm gonna have to burn too many potions, because I know excuse me, there's a there's a really shitty boss coming up in a minute. I'm going to want my potions. And my Phoenix Downs for that matter. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Fucking Vaughn. So done. Yeah, the fish still don't care. Fish are being fish. Ooh. Climb them stairs. Accidentally found it. I didn't even mean to go there yet, but pretty epic. This beer's okay. I don't think I could do more than 2 of these at once, though. It is a little bit fruity and sweet. I think I'll hit 1 or 2 more save points and call it quits for tonight. Don't know how long girlfriend's bath's gonna go. So once she comes out, she's gonna want to talk or whatever it is girls do. And I don't want her seeing Fran. Yeah, rip that fat cloud. There's a treasure chest right there, Van. Van, get it, Van. Van the man. I love that I can whisper and it picks it up. Yeah, unseal that urn, pussy boy. Yeah. Yep. I'm rotating my saves. First time in a long time I've seen a game tell me to rotate my saves, but I think that was in the original, so when I say first time in a long time, this is a message from 11 years ago, so no credit to new games. I mean, with autosave it's kind of a little bit goofy, but next time we hit a long cutscene, I'll drop you some Majora's Mask lore, because I'm autistic like that. See, I don't think I'm giving the game like a fair shot in the sense that I just like 4x ran across the room full of NPCs to talk to, and I was complaining how like 8 or 9 has this deep world if you were to oh yeah, here's this guy that it's just a douche nozzle. Yeah, talk to him. They have this like deep world if you're willing to put in the time, and I'm not putting in the time on this one, so for all I know,
Over
press
here.
square. What was the point of making me do that? Okay, sick.
Hello
I wish I could do the train thing from FF8 again. Yes, I know, now's my chance. Just shut up. I can go flash mode and just blast past these kids. I always forget the whole world becomes 4x. So it's like, I guess they could catch me pretty easily. The signet yearns for the sunstone strength, the light that clouded away, but there was more. Oh yeah. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Give it to the sun's power and it will light your path. Again, find the signet. It's your move! I don't want to get caught by these pussies. Oh shit, that guy's looking right here.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Over here!
Over here. Gosh. Oh shit. Oh, I found one. Epic! Epic win! Oh, nothing happened. Very cool. Oh, I see what I've got to do. Well, I don't want to call those guys.
Hello?
Can they hear me? Yeah. That's pretty good. I think they'll go to the next intersection and they park it. So if I hook a left really hard, then, oh damn it. There's gonna be a guy here, huh? Yeah, I got this. Yeah, let me tell you guys all about
Over here!
investing in Neopets and how that works. Actually, no, we have that in an episode. No need. I'm focusing so hard right now, you guys.
Hey, Buckethead!
Hey, Buckethead. I don't give a fuck. That didn't get to him. Does he not move? This guy's entirely unoffended. He's in his safe space. Oh, I got it. I got it.
Over here!
Wait, shh. I do not got it. I do not got it. Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, these ones don't care. No signet here. Wait, what? Oh, I can just blow past them and they don't... Really? I could just... Oh my god. Okay. So those don't count as guards. So... Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, I see. So since these guards don't care, that means I can walk right up here and grab this. And then...
Hey, Buckethead!
I can call Buckethead. Come up here. And I'll... I guess I can get around them then? Yep. So I don't know which of these it was that activated. It's not that one. Oh, there we go. And I think this is where I'm going to meet Fran and both here, in this treasure room. Which would be a pretty good time to explain that Majora's Mask crap I wanted to talk about. Oh. I guess the door closed. I didn't hear it. Hey, Buckethead. Whatever. There's a switch. Press the switch. Epic. This part's just so riveting. Once the cutscene kicks off, I might talk about that thing I want. Oh, it did kick off. Cool. Yeah, so basically what happens is, do you guys remember the Poe Collector in Ocarina of Time? Once you become an adult, there's the dude in the guardhouse where you would smash all the pots, and he's like, sell me Poes and I'll give you rupees or whatever. And he says that creepy stuff about running a child prostitute ring or something. That guy, once you play Majora's Mask, you recognize him as like a Garo. Oh my goodness. I set my controller down on the table and then it started freaking out. Hey, both here, what's up? And those guys are, hey Fran, what's up, what's up?
Now then,
Those guys are listed as Garo. So, assuming that guy is a Garo in Ocarina of Time, that means like the worlds have already crossed over, stuff's coming in from Termina like Majora's Mask, and well, Skull Kid was from Hyrule, but stuff's moving back and forth. Like Bongo Bongo could be considered Twilly or whatever, one of the guys that shows up in Twilight Princess even later down the same timeline. So, did they grab they grabbed some stone or some rock here, don't they? And yeah, Goddess Magicite, which has some, you can equip it or something? I remember it has some sort of function, like an actual function. I can't recall if there's gameplay here or not, so I'm avoiding getting too deep on that lore, but if that guy in Ocarina of Time is in fact a Garo, that means like characters and races from Termina have already started passing over through, I guess it's like a portal, that thing that Link follows Skull Kid through in the beginning of Majora's Mask, and like already infecting stuff. Apparently Bongo Bongo is like one of them, so even in Ocarina you can see the effect of it. Yeah, this cutscene for sure. Looks alright. This TV's kind of shit, so I mean, you guys can't see it, you guys are just getting the feed out of the PS4, but was this on PC? I can imagine someone saying, well, it still looks like shit out of PS4, but I don't think this was, I mean, the original I think is, but I don't think this remaster was released on Steam or anything. I used to be a really big fan of Princess Ash. Like a really big fan. Before the game came out, I had this issue of PSM, before they became PTOM, of FF12, and there was like this, not spread, but like one page full picture of Ash doing her concept art pose, and you can just see the hint of like where her thigh starts curving to her butt, and I was so excited. I spent many hours reading that review. I mean, not even joking, I actually did read that review over and over. Or was it, I guess it was a preview, right? It wasn't out yet. Which is why it was the first FF I pre-ordered. First one I was old enough to like read and be into magazines and that kind of stuff and like know it's coming out. Other ones I just heard about from people or like some friend's older brother or something. I think all the other ones I had ever played were already out. Like, I never waited for one to come out and then get it. And of course this was it. And I got a kind of cool week I had, actually. I got a really bad, like, sore throat. And, like a minor cold. So I had, like, 3 days off school. And I was just playing the shit out of this, like... Oh, I'm sorry. It was a 3-day weekend. I only had 1 day off from being sick. Like Friday or Monday. I took Friday off. And on Sunday, my aunt and uncle visited. So I took Monday off. So I had a 4-day weekend to play this shit.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather...
Oh my god, I forgot I pre-ordered 10-2.
The old-fashioned way.
Oh... I did do that, didn't
Not
I?
many Vieira where you come from, thief.
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Oh, they're back to looking like disgusting Muppets.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner
This
with
was the
you.
first scene where I remember hearing someone sounds like they're recording lines with a bucket on their head. Fran sounds like she's 10 miles away.
Sky pirates?
I'll shut up so you can hear
So
it.
you have an airship?
It's both here.
Listen to her voice.
Listen, thief. Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting
Putting it
this.
in his prison wallet.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Of course she doesn't talk again. Well, if you can look up that cutscene without my dumb voice in it, you'll be able to hear. Whew. And with that, I think I'm going to save up and call it quits for tonight. I got the leading man in my party now, so the game must almost be over. Oh boy. You open the window for 5 minutes and all the cat pollen just comes in. Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting all sneezy and drunk, so I think I'll call it here. Although these 1 hour playing sessions are not going to cut it for actually knocking this game out in any realistic amount of time. So maybe I'll do a weekend stream or something cool like that this coming weekend. We'll see what happens, but thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.